The Tiger Sport is back, and this time in an 800cc variant. All the information and details about this new release from Triumph for 2025 can be found in the video, so stay tuned. The newly announced Tiger Sport 800 from Triumph may not officially be the successor to the 2013 Tiger Sport 1050, but at least in spirit it is, because back then they took the three-cylinder engine from a sport bike and placed it into this sport touring crossover class. It's always been a segment without a clear name, but essentially a touring motorcycle. The end result was a very versatile package that thrilled many motorcyclists and successfully bridged the gap between sportiness, everyday usability and travel capabilities. That's also the direction Triumph wants to go with the new Tiger Sport 800. Steve Sargent, Chief Product Officer at Triumph, mentioned that they are well aware of the demanding nature of the target audience for this bike. They need to offer sporty qualities, but also practical toughness. Now let's break down the new Tiger Sport 800 step by step and see how the different components fall into place. Naturally, the heart of the bike is the new engine, a 798 cubic centimeter inline three-cylinder with 4 valves per cylinder and dual overhead camshafts. It delivers 115 horsepower at 10,750 revolutions per minute and 84 Newton meters of torque at 8,500 revolutions per minute. That much is clear. However, the first question, which wasn't explicitly stated in the technical documents available to us post-launch, is how does it work? Does this three-cylinder engine come with a crankshaft offset like the Tiger 900 or Tiger 1200, or is it a classic three-cylinder setup? If you read through the press release closely, which is the basis for this video, you'll find a statement indicating that 90% of the torque is available in the mid-range. This suggests that there might indeed be a crankshaft offset because it would give the engine a broader character and slightly more torque. However, elsewhere, the press release emphasizes the linear, typical power delivery of a three-cylinder engine. Looking at the displacement class of this new engine, it seems likely that it might be a slightly enlarged version of the 765 cubic centimeter triple from the street triple models. This engine, with its 115 horsepower, is paired with a 6-speed gearbox, a slipper clutch and a quick shifter with a blipper function as standard. All of this is housed within a steel tube perimeter frame. This engine and power must move 214 kilograms in ready-to-ride condition. I would say that's a good balance, 115 horsepower and 214 kilograms for a touring bike, and also in comparison to other models in the crossover class, such as the KTM 890 SMT or the Tracer 9 GT. This puts it in a good range for sporty use, or at least for dynamic handling. Let's move on to the suspension. The front features a Showa cartridge upside-down fork with 41mm tube diameter, adjustable for compression and rebound damping, offering 150mm of travel. At the rear, we have a Showa shock absorber, also with 150mm of travel, adjustable for rebound damping and with hydraulic preload adjustment. The braking system uses Triumph branded brakes with 4 piston radial calipers at the front, paired with 2 310mm discs and a single 255mm disc at the rear with 1 piston caliper. The stock tires are Michelin Road 5, which is a sport touring tire, though not the newest. And with that, the dynamics related components are covered. So how does it look in terms of everyday usability and touring capabilities? For more pragmatic qualities, Triumph lists that they focused on a quite relaxed ergonomic setup. They mention an upright riding position and an ergonomically shaped seat, which is said to be well padded for both the rider and the passenger, ensuring long distance comfort. The seat height is 835mm, which isn't too high, and a narrow seat profile is also mentioned, meaning that even shorter riders should be able to comfortably sit on the Tiger Sport 800. Other features for long rides include the adjustable windscreen, reportedly adjustable with one hand, offering 8.3 centimeters of height variation between its lowest and highest settings. There are also integrated wind deflectors, The bike comes with an 18.6 litre fuel tank with a claimed consumption of 4.7 litres per 100 kilometers. And lastly, impressively, the service intervals are every 16,000 kilometers. When looking further into the electronics and equipment, this balance between sportiness and practical qualities becomes clear. On the one hand, we have 3 riding modes as standard: sport, street and rain. As is typical, throttle response and traction control settings are adjusted based on the selected mode. The bike also features cornering ABS and cornering traction control, as well as a cruise control. So right from the factory, you have a good, well-rounded, versatile setup. All of this is controlled and displayed through the screen, which is the same one found in Triumph's 660 models and now also in the Speed Twin 900 and Speed Twin 1200. There has already been some controversy about this because people have said that using the display from Triumph's lowest cost model series on these bikes wasn't well received. And now it's coming to the Tiger Sport 800 as well. What do you think about that? Is it fine, or is it also an issue here? Along with this display comes smartphone connectivity. As is typical nowadays, there's also a wide range of original accessories from Triumph, including heated grips, various premium paint options, and a Krapovic slip-on exhaust, and more. What really interests me though is that there are specially designed luggage systems, plural, with emphasis on plural, and these luggage systems are said to integrate perfectly into the Tiger Sport 800's design, attaching to hidden mounting points already built into the bike. So you can probably expect something similar to the integrated, well-designed luggage solutions you see on bikes, like the Kawasaki Versys 1000 or other models in the Sport Touring crossover class. When you look at the features, I think the price is quite reasonable. In Germany, it starts at 12,245 euros, and in Austria, it starts at 12,995 euros, which is around 250 euros cheaper than, for example, a Yamaha Tracer 9. And given what's already included as standard on the Tiger Sport 800, it's very well positioned. It will be available from February 2025. And also good news, Triumph is offering a 4-year manufacturer's warranty with no mileage limit. And with that, we've reached the end. These are all the details and information we know so far. If you want to know all the details and technical specs, check out the video description where the written report on the Tiger Sport 800 is linked. And in it, you'll find all the technical specifications. Otherwise, all that's left is to ask, what do you think of the new Tiger Sport 800? Is it great that Triumph is finally entering this crossover segment with a higher power class of over 100 horsepower? Or would you have preferred it to be sportier, more focused on touring capabilities? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. And otherwise, thanks for watching. Give me a thumbs up if you liked this video, and we'll surely see each other again soon. Take care and goodbye.